It had been some time now since Japan and the Baru Kingdom had declared a temporary truce. In this time, it seemed that a group of young men had sprung up out of nowhere. They came wearing red gloves and with a clear objective in mind, to provide a strong and vocal opposition to the Baru Kingdom and Ranga himself. They believed they were doing it all for the sake of Japan. The number of these boys multiplied like a virus, and before long they began referring to themselves as the Teikoku. Soon their numbers grew so large that no one could remember where they had all come from, or had the faintest idea of where they were going.
Surrounding this town has grown uneasy over the course of the past few months. Supporters from another nation have appeared in the heart of Tokyo and declared their independence. A giant, whom some call a god, has also taken up residence here. Though a ceasefire agreement has been reached here in Kichijoji, the neighborhood next to West Musashino, it has not prevented the Defense Force's routine activities. So what is it exactly that your group is doing here?
We've been busy training ourselves to protect the people from the malicious Baru Kingdom.
Are you planning to go to war? How will you defeat Ranga?
These people are no more than trespassers. We will stand up to them and protect our great country, and we are committed to fighting for those whom we love.
Does this mean that your group intends to keep a close eye on Ranga?
Preserving the freedom of this magnificent nation. That is our singular purpose.
They're just sightseers. There's nothing we can do about it. But there are a lot of them.
What the? Damn you! Who the hell's responsible for this?
Well, our training's completed.
Okay, here we go. Huh? Yeah, right.
Around that time, this music was becoming just as popular as this new group of boys. Even though no one had ever released a CD of the music, not a day went by when you couldn't hear it playing in every neighborhood. It was even being played on TV commercials. But now, I can't remember anything about it.
Biker gangs, or like the Bloods and the Crips. There's always a new group of wild boys running around town.
Hopping on the let's look and talk like a schoolgirl bandwagon, huh?
Whatever. But anyway, they throw away the trash and stuff, so I wouldn't worry.
Well, I would, and with good reason.
Word is, whatever these red glove-wearing, trash-collecting boys are doing, it's for the Kyoshinkai.
For the Kyoshinkai?
I can't prove anything, but I've got this hunch that they're planning to attack my family.
Are you sure? Oh, they'd have to be total idiots to go up against big bad Ranga.
We can't take any chances, because if we ended up fighting them and lost, we wouldn't be the only ones to suffer. Sooner or later, they'd be coming for you as well.
You're telling me you really intend to fight them?
Hate to break it to you, but they're not going to fight with conventional weapons. They'll just help the Kyoshinkai's propaganda machine spread the word that Ranga is a threat.
Unacceptable. This recording should be more effective.
Without Laborie inside, the song doesn't flow properly. But why? What's so important about having her there?
This Salome song isn't your everyday run-of-the-mill melody. In the traditional rituals that celebrated the first encounter of the Kyoshin with the Minisura, it was how the people spoke to and controlled the gods.
We'll make time to pacify those simpletons later. Right now we need to concentrate on defeating Ranga.
No. Getting people accustomed to having the Kyoshin around is much more important right now. We must unify Japan and lead it with the values with which the Kyoshin blesses us. We must wipe away the people's daily fears and concerns and replace them with something of substance. Our values.
So you think this is the road to Tao?
The plan of the Kyoshin is to awaken Ibuki, and then the path to Tao will be open to us. But rest assured, Nihilo, Salome is capable of more than that.
Perhaps you should be putting her to better use, don't you think?
Mirror.
Laborie?
Look in the mirror, Yui. You have to see that part of you. You can't lose it, Yui or Joel.
Laborie's heart is harboring an unstable paradox. These simple, primitive souls who believe in God are being suppressed by their own incompetence. They have absolutely no idea what is going on. This system of belief on which she pins her hopes is begging to be torn down. No rational person would accept it, but at the same time she seems to have an unrivaled capacity for compassion. This gross inconsistency is where her true power lies. However, it has its limits.
I hope we haven't reached them.
You're asking me if peace will ever come to this town, when all you do is sit back and hope it falls into your lap? The Japanese people at large do not have enough pride in their own history because America has been force-feeding us a false history in order to keep us in our proper place. Japan is God's own country, and our ideals must be protected from America.
Some have said that Ranga is the one really protecting us. Is the Kyoshin Kai a militant group that sees the Kyoshin as a potential weapon?
All of that information was fabricated. The Kyoshin were the first ever to invade the islands that comprise...
Why are they talking to him like he knows everything?
Because they're freaking morons. How much longer do we have to watch this crap?
Hang on, it's almost there.
Why do they have to say those things? Oh, I hate it!
Okay, take a look at this.
It's Tsubasa Sasai.
There's no way it's him!
It looks like him, though.
I think I remember most of the civil servants being forced to leave West Musashino, and I'm pretty sure Tsubasa moved someplace with his family around then. Where did they end up, Seijo?
That little dude had a big thing for military stuff like guns and tanks, didn't he? He really got off on that stuff.
This has nothing to do with that, because Tsubasa might have liked those things, but he also liked Ranga, too.
Stare for a while, and all those guys look the same.
I see you're here again, Haseoka. Oh.
Just past midnight, Junichi Ando tried to scale the fence to get back into town. Since he had been in Nakano past the time when the gates closed, he got caught in the barbed wire where some Teikoku boys found him. They pronounced him an enemy spy who was trespassing on Japanese soil. That's when everything spiraled out of control.
I was here earlier today. It's just some punk kids.
Well, we're supposed to respond, even if it's just for one person.
Hey, you kids! If you don't start behaving, I'm gonna come... Ah! Electromagnetic net, stand by!
Get a hold of yourself, they're just kids!
Stop right there! I'll get you for this! What do you punks think you're doing? Answer me, damn you!
Whoa, where's your patriotism, old man?
At the bottom of the Southern Sea, where my oldest brother died fighting. So back off, because since then I've led the most unpatriotic life I could.
I see it was right to come here. It's more important than ever to start this battle for the sake of our great nation.
I have more respect for my dead brother than you'll ever know. So you're crazy if you think I'm gonna bow down to you because you come waltzing in on your damn scooters.
Ranga, crush those stupid jerks like there's no tomorrow!
Stop it! Stop it right now! What's all this fighting about? Listen to me!
Tsubasa?
Hold on, where's Yuppie? Yuppie!
Back off, you bunch of freaks, and don't tell me you believe a kid like her is that rare.
Yui, baby!
So who sent all the gangsters to smash up our neighborhood?
Well, we didn't have anything to do with that, Yuhi. Those guys were just passing through. But we did help you out, didn't we? Of course, we don't have to help you.
I wouldn't refuse our assistance if I were you, Yuhi Shimabara. I'm afraid you're not giving Ranga what he truly needs and deserves. And what he needs is a more powerful owner than you.
That'd be the day. I'd sure like to see that happen.
I'm home!
Tsubasa Sasai had moved from Musashino to Seijo, but it almost seemed like nothing had changed. Just like any other kid, he enjoyed putting together toy guns and model robots as he always did.
Long time no see.
All right, I want you to start her very slowly.
Oops, change of plans. Move out!
So fast, so good, so fire, so fast, so good. So long to live, so long, so long, so long, you know. So far to fly, so fire, so far to fly. That's so fast, so good. Searching for a tiny piece of searching for true ecstasy. Searching for a tiny line we need to give us true eternity. Those buttons in the eye to see where you cannot be free. Now the buttons that think they see, waiting for you on the Nirvana. You must find it on now. I'm making it yours. You must never let go. So far, so good, so far, yes, so far, so good. So long to live, so long, so long, so long, you know. So far to fly, so far, yes, so far to fly. That's so far, so good.
The Kyoshin they call Salome has finally gathered her 178 bells made by skilled craftsmen. Too bad they all get destroyed. Next time on Ranga, in the middle of an era. This story gets weirder every day.